Hello, and welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my top 10 gaming plays that you could be looking at for April 2024. Also, quickly to clarify, I'm not telling you to jump out and ape into all of these projects, but just giving you a few projects that I'm looking into or own that I think could be pretty good plays coming up. But firstly, a little bit about my channel. Here I give to the point crypto information and education and talk all things crypto. I like to keep things short and sweet, as time is money and money is more coins and tokens to fill up those bags. So if this sounds like it could be for you, then smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. Awesome. So today I'm going to be talking to you about 10 cryptocurrencies that have a big focus on gaming or are gaming specific. So the first one is really the only non-exclusive gaming play that I'm looking at, and that's AAVEX. So I'm looking at AAVEX as a lot of gaming is looking to be built on top of AAVEX. It's fast, it's smooth, it hasn't pumped as much as Sol, and they do have a big focus on meeting the demands of gaming plays that are building on top of them. So I think AAVEX is going to do really well, and I think if gaming runs, AAVEX is going to be a beneficiary of that. It's a big layer one with a market cap of 20 billion, so realistic price targets probably around the 3 to 5x, but I think AAVEX is one of your most safe plays. Second up, we've got Nakamoto Games, and I'm ordering them down in order of market cap, so you've got some really low cap degenerate plays at the end. But Nakamoto Games, they are a gaming studio that have hundreds of different games built on top of them. They are built on the Polygon blockchain. They have a market cap of 211 million. They've got some clever marketing, and they've got a lot of support from not only big influencers, but from some big players in the crypto space. So I think Nakamoto Games are going to do really well, and I think they are probably looking at about a 10x from here is quite realistic. Next up, we have Mirria. So Mirria also have a lot of support. Mirria are a gaming ecosystem built on top of Ethereum. They've got big backers, big support, and I'm super bullish on them. I think also a 10x from the 170 million market cap that we're on at the moment is quite realistic. Have a look on their site, have a look at who is supporting them, and I think you might also be as bullish as me. Now we go down the list into some lower cap plays with Games for a Living. So Games for a Living has a market cap of 62 million, so lower than the others. Now I'm super bullish on Games for a Living, or GFAL, for a few reasons. It's got a lot of support, a lot of influencers like it. It's taken a really nice retracement from the 48 to 50 cent mark down to 33 cents. And the founder, one of the founders, or the founder of EA Sports, so one of the biggest gaming studios ever, EA Sports, you might have played FIFA or some other games on top of them. Trip Hawkins is his name. He has jumped over into the Web3 space, and he is looking to sail GFAL, hopefully to the moon. So yeah, I think GFAL could be an awesome play as well, something to have a look into. Next up, we've got Alura. So Alura is more about Web3 integration and NFT integration, infrastructure play that you can build on top of. It's got support from big players such as Alex Becker. It's got a market cap of 52 million with an M, and I think realistically you can be starting to look at 10x's plus from here. So I could see this one going to a couple of $1 billion peak bull run. I think Alura is a great play, and I think you should have a bit more of a look into it yourself. Now we're going down into $26 million Winner Protocol. Winner Protocol I absolutely love. It's in the GambleFi space. It's an infrastructure play with GambleFi projects building on top of Winner Protocol. Now it's had some support from In the Game, one of the biggest crypto channels for quite some time. It hasn't done a huge amount yet, still very small. Brian Jung, who is also a massive influencer, just started talking about it over the last couple of weeks. It's still only moved up about 10% since then. I've been holding Winner for quite some time. I'm super bullish on it, and yeah, as the other ones, have a bit more of a look into it yourself, and it's something that I think can do pretty darn well. Now we're looking at the 20 to 50x mark. Now Winner could be an absolute rocket. I'll definitely take some profits on the way up, but Winner I'll be holding for quite some time. Down even further, PZP, PlayApp, had a massive pullback. So peaked up, we went to near 60 cents. I think 55 cents was its peak. It is now down around the 30-cent mark. It currently has a market cap of 12 million. It's similar to Nakamoto Games, but a lot smaller. It focuses on lots of small addictive games played on mobile phones. It's got a dilution, so currently 25% in circulation. So for a gaming project, not too bad, only 4x of that to come. So a fully diluted valuation of 46 mil. Obviously, the lower down we get on this list, the more risky. So PZP, very risky play, but once again, peak bull run could do huge multipliers, push up towards that $1 billion mark. It's in my Dust or Moon portfolio. So these are plays that I'm going to ride all the way up, or I'm going to ride into nothing. But I think PZP is going to do well, and I'm willing to take that risk. Lit Labs is another one that I've got in that same bucket. Market cap of 6 million. Had a massive retracement. Had a lot of influencers jumped on board this. When it was all the way up around the 6-cent mark, it's now at 2 cents. A lot of people have jumped off. However, you don't want to buy the pump. You want to buy the dip. And if we do have as big a bull run as we are hoping for, crypto gaming is going to be huge, and I think Lit Labs, which is a gaming studio, is going to be pretty big as well. It's built on BNB, and the founder is a pretty cool guy. I've watched a few interviews of him, and he looks like he's pretty passionate about gaming, and he's got his head switched on. Down further, we've got KACO, KNK, market cap of 6 million. It's in the GambleFi space. However, this is more like a mini Rollbit. It's got casinos that you can gamble on. It integrates sports betting. It's got poker, a bunch of other different gambling. So you can go on their site and use them. They generate a real revenue, and that's one of the things that crypto is sometimes lacking, is that real revenue generation. KACO does this if it can have anywhere near as much traction as Rollbit got, and it can capture a tiny amount of that market share. 6 million is absolutely nothing for a market cap. This one could absolutely rocket as well. And last on the list, we have the smallest cap at 5 million in FABW. FABW has just had a pump after its recent listing on BingX. It is a gaming studio that has games built on top of it. Its best one is Arsenal. That is like a AAA game. It's a third-person shooter. It also has some other racing type games. The founders are super active on their Telegram. They talk to everyone who joins, and I would highly suggest you join their Telegram and have a bit more of a look into what FABW is about. Awesome. That'll wrap it up for today. Thanks so much for sticking around. Bit of a longer one. I did try and keep it short and sweet, but yeah. Cheers, legends. I will catch you in the next one.